start. We would also deal with the extent of the admissibility of the evidence of the tape recorded statements alleged to have been made by some of the witnesses in the tape recorder recorded by PW7, the Deputy Commissioner. Stop. As regards the principle enunciated by this court regarding the nature and the standard of proof of corrupt practice alleged by an election petitioner against the successful candidate, though it is not necessary for us to burden our judgment with multiplicity of authorities, yet the ratio of some of the important decisions which are directly in point may be briefly stated. Stop. To begin with, as far back as 1959 in Ramdyal versus Santlal and others, the court observed thus. Stop. Para. What is material under the Indian law is not the actual effect produced, but the doing of such acts as are calculated to interfere with the free exercise of any electoral right. Stop. Decisions of the court based on the words of the English statute, which are not strictly in premateria with the words of the Indian statute, cannot therefore be used as precedents in this country. Stop. This court, while dwelling on the principles to be followed in election cases, pithily pointed out thus. Stop. Para. The principle of law is settled that consent may be inferred from circumstantial evidence, but the circumstances must point unerringly to the conclusion and must not admit of any other explanation. Stop. Along with the trial of the election petition is made in accordance with the Code of Civil Procedure, it has been laid down that a corrupt practice must be proved in the same way as a criminal charge is proved. Stop. In other words, the election petitioner must exclude every hypothesis except that of guilt on the part of the returned candidate or his election agent. Stop. This court laid down the following principles. Stop. Para. Before considering as to whether the charges of corrupt practices were established, it is important to remember the standard of proof required in such cases. Stop. It is well settled that a charge of corrupt practice is substantially akin to a criminal charge. Stop. The commission of a corrupt practice entails serious penal consequences. Stop. It not only vitiates the election of the candidate concerned, but also disqualifies him from taking part in elections for a considerably long time. Stop. Thus, the trial of an election petition being in the nature of an accusation bearing the indelible stamp of quasi-criminal action. Stop.